Hey everyone, Dr. Mark here from Sport4Kids. As you all know, we have been successfully running our classes outside since early July, and we have enjoyed seeing lots of familiar and new faces enjoying the S4K experience after the difficult time that we have all been going through. We led the way in being the first organisation to return to outdoor activity with the highest safety standards. As we head into the autumn months, and with the return of schools and nurseries, we now need to do the same for taking classes indoors. This means putting the safest and most sensible indoor preparations and processes in place. We need to provide a great experience for you and your children while keeping everybody safe. Our coaches, children and parents have been amazing since our return in following all guidelines and social distancing. So let's take this positive approach indoors too. Moving indoors means we need to revamp our procedures for a different environment. We will still try to get outdoors wherever facilities and the weather permits, but sometimes the setup requires that we remain indoors even if the sun is shining outside. It is all dependent on the venue and the facilities available. The new set of policies and procedures can be found on the link below, and we ask you to familiarise yourself with these and support our mission for a COVID-safe environment. All of the usual COVID-19 safety measures will be in place, along with a number of added measures designed for the new indoor environment. The first thing we need is your support. We need you to support our coaches to prepare both a safe COVID-19 environment and create a fun-filled development and entertainment experience for your child. Preparation starts at home, and some of our venues may be unable to provide toilet facilities, so we ask parents and children to try to use the toilet at home before travelling to the class. We will of course accommodate wherever possible if a child or parent needs, but for the safety of the class and the environment, access may be limited. At the registration desk, you will be asked to sign a registration form for track and trace, and a declaration that no one in your family is showing symptoms of COVID-19 and have not been in isolation for the week before the class. Coaches will ask about any temperatures or symptoms at the desk, and you can review the wording of the declaration using the link below. Where facilities allow, we will operate a one-way system. Where this is in operation, please take the direction of the coaches and take part in the marching out ceremony to keep everyone safe when exiting the venue. Where there is a one-way system in place, or where there is only one exit, please be patient and wait until the previous class has exited the venue and the coaches have sanitised the equipment and prepared for the next class. You will then be welcomed in with the traditional S4K smile. It is compulsory for all parents to wear masks indoors at the venues. This is as per coffee shops, takeaway restaurants and other high street shops, and is to protect coaches and other parents. Children and coaches will not be required to wear masks due to operational and health and safety requirements. We ask to limit attendance to one parent per child and ask that where possible, siblings do not come to the class at this time. Where there is no alternative, or of course if there's an emergency, we will make allowances. We understand that often both parents will want to see their child take part in sport, but we need to limit the traffic into the venues for the moment. Of course, as soon as we are able, we will be delighted to have you all back attending as normal. There will be hand sanitisation stations on entry and exit at the venue. We ask that you and your child take the time to use the sanitizer before approaching the registration desk. We also ask you to take part in our marching out ceremony with clapping to help embed the routine and the fun for the children. This takes place when the children are returning their equipment. And then we ask that you use the hand sanitizer before performing the S4K salute and leaving for home. This little bit of theatre helps everyone get into good habits and be COVID safe. We ask you to observe social distancing protocols. Please be patient and respect others when queuing at the registration desk and coaches who have additional task-related COVID-19 safety measures to implement. For the moment, practice at home books are not to be handed to coaches, and we would ask parents to observe the lesson and tick the progress of their own child. You can either do this at the class, or why not repeat the class at home and review with your little one. We're introducing additional safety measures and processes for our coaches and classes to keep everyone safe. So let's find out a little more about these processes. Before you arrive at the venue and between classes, the equipment will be disinfected by the appointed, trained hygiene official. We have also redesigned the lessons to be virus safe, and we have been heavily involved in schools to redesign sports and activities to respect social distancing, and we have used that experience to rewrite all our lesson plans to respect social distancing. We have taken steps to avoid as much contact as possible and would ask you to follow our one-way systems and avoid touching gates, doors or fencing. On arrival, you will be asked to sign the declaration and your child will disinfect their hands and your child will be given their equipment, and they will keep this with them for the whole lesson. Physical contact is an important part of recognition and building relationships with children. But our coaching team will be replacing high fives and handshakes with Wi-Fi's, which is a contactless high five, elbow touches, foot boogies and the S4K salute. So mums and dads, we want to keep you involved in your child's development as much as possible and love having you take part in our lessons. For the moment, we will need this to happen at a distance and parents can be expected to be positioned around the playing area at safe distance from each other. This area will be laid out with spots around the playing area and any benches will be stacked away and are not to be used. Where chairs are available, we will try to accommodate seating as much as we can. We at S4K have been at the forefront of supporting schools with key worker children throughout the pandemic, and our coaches are trained in this system. This means that the same children will remain with the same coach throughout the lesson. For toddlers, you can expect around 7 to 8 children per coach with their parent, and for any child over 3 years, there will be one coach allocated to 10 to 12 children. We aim to get around every child in every class, especially during the Skill of the Month section, and will focus on teaching parents how to teach their child in the class and for practice at home. There is a PPE and hygiene station at every venue. PPE is there for when there may be emergencies and coaches and parents need to be closer than the recommended 2 meters. PPE is not recommended in school environments and the health authorities have advised that wearing PPE in all circumstances may be more counterproductive as contamination of PPE equipment when used over prolonged periods is likely. A lot of time and effort has gone into honing safety features and our coaches have received in-depth training in all aspects. Training has been both practical and digital via the S4K University platform on how to operate within our new environment. Some of our coaches have worked all the way through the pandemic and some have come back early, some are just coming back from furlough. So please support our coaches who are committed to giving you and your child the greatest, safe and of course entertaining experience. The world that we live in now has changed and it is vital now more than ever that we prioritise the mental and physical well-being of our children. Socialising with friends, playing sport and keeping healthy is so important to their development and we at S4K are committed to supporting every family. We look forward to seeing you all very soon and continuing to provide your child with the benefits of an active S4K lifestyle.